Hey guys, it's Alora. Welcome back to the channel. So I recently put out a community post to ask you guys what you'd like to see on the channel next, and the one that had the most votes was how I create my Sims. I got this question a lot on my TikTok as well, so I wanted to finally put out a video showing you guys how I make my Sims. For me personally, it's just a matter of the mood that I'm in or the inspiration that I get. So it's really just inspiration. The biggest place where I get my inspiration is off Pinterest. So to show you guys what I really do, I'm gonna have my Pinterest on the side somewhere on the screen. So to really show you guys what I mean with using Pinterest, I'm going to be showing you the one that I have for 𝘰𝘱𝘦𝘯. So 𝘰𝘱𝘦 started off with me scrolling on Pinterest and I saw this picture of Anne Hathaway and I was like, wow, she's so pretty, obviously. And I loved her curly hair and her rosy cheeks. And I just really wanted to create that in The Sims, and I just kept going with it, and I formulated like more characters that I think would be in The Sims life. So then, you know, that's when Josh came around, and so like their whole friendship and everything. And don't look at the one with their kissing. It was an idea of execution, but it just wasn't meant to be. Oh my god, I should really take that off, shouldn't I? And I just kept going with that, and I got the idea of her being a professor, so I found like pictures that really showed that. I didn't really know what kind of professor, and then obviously her cat. All of that, I just started getting inspiration from pictures that I saw on Pinterest and the season that she's supposed to be living in and all of that. And so that's what I did, and that's really how she came to be. This board is Malachi and how he became to be. I'll start at the bottom actually. So I wanted him to like obviously be another professor, and got the archaeology and all the art history and how he would dress and like just how he would be as a person. And I wanted him to have a dog and all of that. So I truly just get everything off Pinterest, really. If I really want to create a sim, it's from Pinterest. They all manifested from Pinterest. If not there, just seeing other people in the community and the Sims community and seeing what they're posting and all of that, I'm like, oh wow, let me put my spin on it. So it's all inspiration for me. Now it's time to show you guys how I actually make my Sims. So I really just go into the search bar and I just look up people. It's already there, and I just scroll, and I'm just like, you know, like I already see one that's really popping out to me, and it's this person, and I'm just like getting like book reader vibes from her, like someone who would study late in the library and stuff like that. She probably likes to knit. And I just go with that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and save her, and then just to show a male sim, I'm gonna just type in people like male and find someone that I would love to create. I'm really drawn to this picture. I don't know, or this person. Oh yeah, like I just like have this idea in my head. I'm like, oh my god, maybe him and the first girl that we found are like friends in like, I don't know, high school or something, and I feel like they would be in the same friend group. I feel like they would read the same books together or something. So I'm gonna go ahead and save him too. And so let's jump on in. I immediately see that her face structure is like really, I want to say like rectangular kind of. So I start off with like head shape. These head shapes are my all-time favorite. I have a ton of their other CC creations, but I especially just love their head shapes. Just start off with something at the bottom to make the head shapes smaller, and then head shapes just gives it, you know, more definition. And so I'm looking, and I think this one is the closest, and I think the chin is pretty good, and I'm just gonna bring her face down a little bit. Then I move over to eyebrows. From the picture, it's not, her eyebrows aren't too bushy or anything, so these are the ones that I use. I mixed it up. For my male sims, I usually go with, you know, more thicker ones, and then for my female sims, I like to, you know, do like a little bit thinner ones, but it all depends on the sim that I'm making. I'm looking at these, and these immediately look, you know, like they could be what she's wearing. So I might stick with that, make that a little bit browner, I think. And then maybe I'll bring in her cheeks a little bit in more. And then I'm gonna go over to eyes. These are some of the ones that I use. These are more for like my occult sims. Like I don't really play them on the channel, but like vampires and stuff like that. These ones I use a lot. I have some more down here. These I've been using since I knew what, eye presets were. These are like super popular for me. Some by Miko Sims, 𝘰𝘱𝘦𝘯𝘴, and I do just have like the more preset mod by 𝘰𝘱𝘦𝘀, I think. I do have another video on my must-have cast CCs or mods, like stuff like that, similar to this one, where I talk about it. It just gives you more options for creating more diverse sims, and so I always have had this mod. It's really, really good. So looking at her eyes, they're almond shaped, I would say, and these ones are a little bit big. I also have sliders, you guys, so there's that as well. Not sure if I talked about it in my video before. I must have cast CCs, but I do have sliders. I don't know what specific ones, but if I find them, I'll put them in the description. They just really help with making your sims look more real. So I think these might be good. They're a little bit sharp, so I'm gonna go up maybe one of these, and it usually takes me a while to find something that I like. There's also this one. Maybe this one made more sense. It's giving a little bit more lazy eye though, but I will find one and let you guys know which one I pick. So I ended up using this eye preset, and I reshaped it a little bit. I might even make it a little bit smaller. I'm not trying to make the sim look exactly like her, just similar to her, because I just like her facial structure, but I think I like those. I'm gonna show you in skin details. I have like these eye overlays that make it look a little bit different than how it looks now, but I think I'm gonna go with that shape. Then moving over to noses, again, my favorite preset person is Northern 𝘰𝘱𝘦𝘴𝘦, and I just really mess around and see which one is really similar. I think these ones by 𝘰𝘱𝘦𝘴𝘰𝘠 might actually be pretty good. But yeah, I just mess around. A lot of similar creators that I use, or same creators that I use. I have this creator, really love using their presets. I got Sketch Skeleton, more Northern 𝘰𝘱𝘦𝘴𝘦 presets. These are the ones that I use, you guys. And then obviously again 𝘰𝘱𝘦. But yeah, I just really mess around and see what's similar. She has a little bit of like a button nose. Ooh, I think even this might be really good. This one might be pretty good as well. I think I'm gonna stay with that. And then I move on to lips, and lips again, Northern 𝘰𝘱𝘦𝘴𝘦. Here's some more that I use. 𝘰𝘱𝘚 again. These are really the ones that I use, you guys. I really love them. They really make my sims look really, really cool. She really has just like really, I want to say plump lips. So I'm trying to find something a little bit similar, and I really just mess around and see what I find. I think I might go with these ones and then just make them a little bit wider, and then I always come to like her side profile and just make sure everything is like symmetrical, I guess. And just a little bit of touch up. And then I move over to ears. She looks like she has pretty like big ears, like they're pretty up there. I don't know how to describe that, but I think those are good. Ears are not something I usually like worry too much about, because they're usually hidden by like hair or something, but these are the ones I use. Got some from Sims, Northern again, same creators that I've had before. So if you just like look up these creators, like they already have so many presets, and that's where I just get them all from. I just collect everything that they have and eventually use them on my sims. So there's that. Then I move over to like skin tones and facial details and all of that jazz. So it looks like she has a little bit of a tan going on, so I might be like something around here, a little bit lighter maybe. I think that one's good. Then I go over to skin details. So I know you see a lot, but some of these I don't even use. I just have them in my game in case like one day I'm just like, oh, let me play around with that, or see what that looks like. For the past few months, I've been using this skin by Nintendo Sims. Love it. This is what it looks like. I love the shadows that it provides. And then I have some more down here, but the one that I'm going to be using today is this one by I'm going to find the creator. But this is the one that I use. Sometimes I like to go over and like see what else it does to the face. I think I'm going to go with this one. So I really like to use this one and this one. I really like to use any of them. It just depends on the sim, and the mood that I'm in. So for this time around, I'm going to be using that skin. Then I go down and I do have these dividers that, you know, just keep me in, helps me to know what I already have and what I don't have. Helps me to know what section I'm using. So for it's labeled mouth crease, but it's really not. It just separates everything for me. And so this is what I meant by the eye overlay. So these are by 𝘰𝘰𝘬𝘪𝘀, and I just like to play around and see which one really gives me the look that I'm looking for. So nothing in that one, I don't think. Sometimes the hit or miss. Sometimes I end up using it, sometimes I don't. It all depends, but this is what I usually do. If I don't see anything in there that I particularly like, I use this creator's face kit and I just play around with it and see what I like on the sim and what I don't like. And I usually just go in to find something for like the nose, like to make it smaller. And I think I might do this one. It gives her like a sharp nose bridge, I guess. And then I go down and make sure to find the next divider. It's like so boring. I feel like this is really boring. But this is really what I do. And like this is a nose shader that I like to use sometimes. And this section is where my hair overlay is, like the underneath for my hair. I don't know how to explain that. So I usually just go with this one because I like it. And her hair is brown, so I'm gonna go with that one. And then as I'm looking at her, I realize like her eyebrows are a little bit up, so it looks like she's tense. So I like to bring things down, and it's really just a process of I just go with the flow. I hope that makes sense, but this is really how I create my sims. Yes. Then I go to dimples. I got some eye bags over here for your older sims or sims that, you know, might look a little bit stressed out. But that's what I do. And then sometimes I like to add blush. Sometimes it's over here in these categories and I put it on, so I'm gonna save it for later. And I usually go to this one, which is 𝘰𝘰𝘬𝘪𝘀. Is it 𝘰𝘰𝘬𝘪𝘀? 𝘰𝘰𝘬𝑚ore more skin details. I just play around really. I love to add the dip in between, you know, the nose and the lip because it's just more realistic. Then I go down and I use this one sometimes, you know, add a little bit of sharpness to your sims. It all really depends on what I do. I have like these nose tip shaders that I like to use sometimes. It all depends if it looks good right there. I kind of like it. We'll keep it for now. I do have these like face shaders. I usually go with the one a little bit lighter, but I think I'm going to keep the nose tip. So I didn't like any of the eye overlays up on top, and so I do have these backup ones down here that I could use. And I think I might go with, what do I think looks best on her? I like these ones. I like that one. I'm gonna go with that one. Scroll on down to the next divider. And I don't know, for some reason, maybe she has a mole. I love to use these mole sets. I think for the past couple months, I've just been putting moles on sims everywhere. I just think they're beautiful. I liked this one over here underneath her like chin. I like that. And see, as I'm looking again, I'm like, oh, maybe her lips are a little bit too, so I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller. So it's all a process for me, really. I don't think it's a very cool process. Like, I hope this isn't too boring. And I like to sometimes add a mouth crease. I think that's what it's called. And add there. And maybe I'll do this one. It's a little bit more subtle. Or a nose thing, a nose overlay. Then I go down to more moles, and these are some of the creators that I use. I think I'm gonna do maybe some shading on her face. Make her cheekbones pop a little bit more. It gives her face a little bit of shine. I don't know if you can see it, but it like no shine. And then I add some shine. Looks cute. Or sometimes I even add a nose shader, but I like to go a little bit lighter most of the time, so you barely see it on your sims. But I do use that, so I might keep that. And then we got acne. I love this, so realistic. You can see like I'm turning her and I'm like seeing like her chin is a little bit too down. And so then we have birthmarks, and I don't think I've used anything over here except maybe this sometimes if I don't like anything up there. This is like for your forehead, but this is what I meant by I have some things in my game that I use and then I just don't use them. But I do use this one a lot, so I'm gonna add some shade for her nose. So I'm gonna do that top one. So then I move down to teeth, and these, I have some custom teeth, and these are the ones that I use. I have some by Unisim. I think those are the main creators. I have this creator as well for my male sims. Some additional, I don't know who the creator is, but I have some over here as well. But yeah, this is That's what I have for teeth. These are my favorite. I love a canine. I love canine teeth. So I think I might go with that one just to keep it simple. Going down to brow details, I have some nose preset, nose mask, Cypress Sim. I love their makeup. So good. But here is another detail, face detail. So I like to do this one to make the nose pop out a little bit more. Then I move down to cheeks. And I recently discovered this for my male Sims, but I think because she has such a predominant jawline, or I don't know what that is, cheekbone structure, I'm gonna make it really pop. So I use that for my male Sims a lot. And then here's where, you know, I was talking about with the blush. Sometimes I like to just add a little bit of color to the Sim's face. I think I'm just gonna use the lightest one for now, just to give her like a natural blush. Then eye details. So this is where I use my all-time favorite eyes. I recently started using another one, but these ones are my fave. They are the Solar Sailor eyes. Love them so much. I think I found them on Tumblr. They're just so realistic and they don't like look too weird. I don't know how to describe it. I just think they're the perfect set of eyes. And so for her, I think she might have like maybe some green eyes, or I really like this one as well. I think we'll go with the green. I'm so indecisive, but they all look so nice. Definitely recommend using these. Then moving down to eye details. These are like, what is it, freckles that you can put on your Sims. I actually might like her with freckles. I know she doesn't have any freckles in the picture, but as I said before, I just really take the face structure of the Sim and then I just go with what, you know, I like. And so I think I might like her with some blush. I would usually go like over here again and see what I can do, but I can also go to my mouth and it's there. So we have some mold again. These are like for your overlining your Sim's lips. Really cute. I think they're by Northern Siberia again. Love them. I'm gonna go to this one. And then I usually just try to add some color to the eyes. Maybe highlight or something. I just really mess around and see what I like. Sometimes it's like, that's not cute, those things. Maybe that, you know, maybe a little bit of shading underneath her lip. And that's really how I get like the base of the Sim, I guess you can say. Then I move on down to accessories. I know, accessories, but this is what I do. And I go to glasses and I try to, and then these are my lashes, you guys. I use every single one of these. This is my most recent one that I added into the game and I love them. There might be some more down here. I love these ones. So good because they're subtle and sweet. But I've been using Migos for a really long time, really long time, but they're more for like, I feel like when your Sim is going out and they want to look extra dolled up, you know, but I really just go with when they're, you know, no makeup, that no makeup type look. And I go with these lashes or these ones that I recently found because they're a little bit more subtle. And then I know I'm moving all over the place, but then I go to makeup and I go to face paint again, separating everything. And there's some like more eyes and stuff down here, but I go here to just see what else I might add to her facial detail. I don't really think there's anything that I want to add. Or maybe, you know, give her some eye bags, a little bit of a something. I also have more face kit things over here. Like, ooh, like I love that little separation in her lip. A little bit more realistic. This one is a little bit more subtle. And I just play around. These are the eyes that I was talking about that I recently started using. My Sim Juliet, I think these are the eyes that I'm using for her. Here, I'll show you. They're a little bit more cartoony. I don't know how to say it, but I love the big brightness of them. And these are some more creators. Shout out to y'all. You guys are awesome. I love your stuff. Then I moved to eyeliner. These are some of the creators that I use, but I also have these like fake lashes that I like to add as well, like painted on lashes. Sometimes I'm like, oh, should I add some more umph? But I think we're good, so we'll just come back later. There's some more like these ones, but now we are gonna go to hair. She has bangs, she has a little bit of curls and waves at the bottom, so maybe we can find something similar to that or not. I do want to keep it brown, so we have to find something brown like that. I don't really know. I think I like this one. I think it's like weird how it's like with the bangs and with the curls exactly like the picture, but I always like to explore and see what else looks good. So let's just search around and see if there's something better. Like this one is a little bit similar too. This could be something that we use. But let's keep looking. I feel so like cliche, but I love this hair and I haven't used it in a while, so I think I'm gonna use it. I think I really like it on her. I'm gonna go with that one. And that is by Sims Trouble. As you can see, love their hairs. And these are just like a bunch of other creators that I like to use. Got QI, Green Llama, Sim Celebrity. Some of the ones that I like to use: Clumsy, Alien, Twisted Cat. A lot of hairs that you should check out. So beautiful. Love, love, love. So now I'm gonna move it to accessories, and I might give her like maybe a septum piercing or something. I usually like to just give the Sim something that really gives them personality, because of course not all people are the same. So, you know, something that makes them stand out from the crowd. But I think I like the little nose piercing that she has. And then these are some of the creators that I have. As you can see, I really love their earrings. Some more that I like to use. Twisted Cat again. These ones are for more of like my fancy Sims. And then Christopher 067, I love to use their items as well. Always such beautiful jewelry and necklaces. And then of course, Serenity. Love their creations as well. And Chow Sims. I think for her though, maybe just these like regular oops would be cute, or maybe something a little bit more subtle. It's also not really hitting her ear exactly, so I like to just move it around sometimes. But I think that's good. These are some of the creators that I like. Maybe she has like a simple, I actually like this. I haven't used that, I don't think, ever. So I might use that and then match it to her silverware. Then I go back to makeup, and these are some of the creators that I like. Love Vanilla Sims, shout out to her. Love, love, love her makeup. Look at these. Always these bright and just like colorful creations. So pretty. I actually really love this orange that I'm seeing. And then I like to use the sliders sometimes just to maybe dial it back a little bit. Some more creations by Twisted Cat. This creator as well. They always have fabulous shadows. And then I usually just dial it down again if it's too much. This creator as well. So pretty. Just so pretty. I love this one. It's like the wing that it's giving off. I was saving these for like maybe if I have like a teenager Sim and they're like in a rebellious stage or something and they just want to put stars on their face. I don't know. But I got those. I think I'll do this one by Twisted Cat. A little bit of like peach color. And then I go down to liner. These are some of the people that I use. I love a wing. I think they're just so cute. I can't do makeup to save my life, but I sure can put them on my Sim and pretend that I know. This one is my favorite. I love to use this one. I love to use this one underneath like the crease or whatever you call that. I don't know makeup terms, but I think I really like the, oh my god, now I lost it. I don't even remember. Maybe she likes a sharp one. That's cute. I ended up choosing this one, you guys. I'm having a hard time finding one that I really like, and I think this is the one I like the best. And then I moved down to blush. These are some of the creators that I like to use. I think for her I'm not going to do anything too dramatic, but these are the ones that I like to use. These ones especially by Peachy. These are the ones that are in my game. And I think for her I'm just going to go with this subtle one. Then for lips, these are the creators that I have. I've been leaning towards these ones these past couple days. I think Juliet's lips are like these bright red, and I dialed it down just like a little bit, little gloss. I think I like that. And then here's some more. I tend to reuse a lot of things, and that's basically it for like face and makeup and all of that. Yeah, I hope that wasn't too much. But then I go down to bodies. I have a lot of presets. Again, these are some of the creators that I have. And then obviously 𝘰𝘰𝘬𝘓. I think she looks nice like this. I do have some tattoos as well. Some full body tats. I personally could never get tattoos, but I think they're really cool on people. Face things. If I ran out of something, I can always come back down here and do something. As for style, looking at the picture, she has like overalls on and like a long tee. And I kind of like that. So, and I think I do have overalls in my game. I just have to find it somewhere. They're the overalls that I was looking for. I thought I took them out of the game. Maybe I could do 2 looks for her. I don't know. But I found them. I'm gonna move on down to shoes and give her like a pair of sneakers. Most of the shoes that I have are from this creator. And then I go to socks. It looks like she would have like cool socks. I don't know. Or like something like this. Ooh. Like, I think that's just like her personality, maybe. I like that. It's cute for her. And then since her wrists are showing, I might give her some jewelry. So we got some bracelets over here. Some more bracelets. Like an Apple Watch. Is she an Apple Watch girly? Got some bangles. I do also have this like bag I like to give my Sims sometimes. I think I might go with this like pearl. Do I want to give her a bag? I don't know. But these are some of the ones that I have. But I definitely think she would be wearing rings. I'm a ring person. I'm wearing like rings right now. I love them. But you know, maybe she has like a few on her hands. Ooh, there's a backpack. Ooh, that's probably from a pose or something. And I can change the colors. Oh my goodness. This is why I like to make videos like these, because I start discovering things in my game that I didn't even know I had. These are like the rings that I like to use from like my Sims when they're getting engaged. Belly button piercings. Most of these are like for poses. And then I like to go to nails. Look at those rings, so pretty. And these are some of the creators that I have. Egg Sims. Urban Sims has some really nice French tips that I love to use. Juliet is currently rocking like these red nails for Christmas, like the holidays. For her, I feel like she would keep them short and maybe like a pop of color, something that's like, I don't know, something that pops. Maybe a green or purple, a lighter purple. Cute. And then for some reason, I really want to give her a backpack, and in my hat section, there usually is a backpack somewhere. These are some of the accessories that I have that I like to use sometimes. So like this is the backpack that she could use, or this one. I feel like she's a college kid. I have some bows up here. Like I'm telling you, I have things in here that I don't even know about. But that's how I make my Sims, you guys. Like, it's, you know, one Sim anyways. But this is how I create my Sims. I go on Pinterest and I look at different people and they have a unique look, and I'm just like, I need to make them. I need to put them in my Sims world. So let's go ahead and find her name. But that is Cora. So then I just go ahead and save her. I think she's so cute. And then moving over to my male Sims, this process is always quicker than my girl Sims, because I'm a little bit less decisive on how I make them. I don't know. It's easier to make male Sims for me. Easier in the sense of effort. I don't put a lot of effort in it because I don't have a lot of CC for them. I hope that makes sense. But I have this reference of a Sim of a person that I think I would like to make, and I'm just gonna go for it. So, you know, once again, I go to head shape and I find something similar to that person. This might be it. See, like super quick. I go over to noses. I've been really digging these noses a lot by Northern Siberian Winds again. I think his nose is more like this, and then bring it down a little bit more. It's like a little bit more longer in the sense, and a bit more flare. And then going over to eyes. These are the male eyes that I typically use. And I think these ones too. Make them a little bit bigger. I'm going really fast, but I'm telling you, like with the males, I don't really... It's easy to make them look good. I don't know. Like once I put like a beard on my Sims, I'm like, yep, you look beautiful. These are I love these ones. These are more for like my female Sims. They're a little bit more feminine looking. I don't know how to describe it. But I like these ones. For his lips are a little bit more plump, but they have like a curve at the top. So, and then bring it up a little bit. Then over to brows. Again, these are some of the creators that I like. They're basically the same as the female. I think for him, maybe these ones or these ones. I think I like these ones the best. And then over to ears, really simple, maybe a little bit of flare. Then to face, again to my favorite skin at the moment, or maybe this one for this time around. Oh, I forgot skin tone. So he has like this beautiful brown skin. I think that's good. Looks like he has some eye bags under there, so I'll put that. Ooh, let me take off his hair. I didn't realize. I usually like to use this one for the males. Again, love me some freckles. You said, ooh, I like that. I'll do with that one. And then I love to use these ones for my males. And sometimes it's a little bit too dark, but I try to find some type of, and I don't know, I just want to like maybe give him some of that in between his eyebrows. I kind of like that. So for my males, I like to put this one on. It's dark hair, so I'm gonna go with that one. Maybe some detail from this creator. And then teeth, I'm gonna go with these ones by 𝘰𝘱𝘦𝘯𝘴. Darken around his nose to make it pop out a little bit more. And then eyes, he has like brown eyes. And then down to here, maybe I'll make his top lip a little bit darker. Maybe I'll make the outer corner of his lip pop out. Maybe too much. So I'll just go with that. And that's it. You see how quick that was? I really feel like I breezed through that, but it really takes me no time to make my male Sims. They're really, really quick. So these are some of the hairs that I have. For him, he looks like he has long hair. But I love Johnny Sims. They have the best male Sim hair. He is so handsome. I'm already loving him. I think I'm gonna go with this one, you guys. I really like that. I think he is on the younger side, so I might not give him a beard, but let me tell you something. There's just something magical about a man with a beard. I don't know. Maybe nothing too heavy. Maybe actually there was one that I just saw. Maybe this? I don't know. Maybe? I like it. I'm gonna go with that. Try to add lashes onto my male Sims. These ones by this creator. Maybe that. Sometimes I like them without any lashes too, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna keep the lashes. And then going over to body presets, I like to remove the preset by this creator. And then I just, go in and I see which one I like, I guess. And then going on to the style, maybe he's a little bit laid back. These are some of the creators that I like to use. I feel like I keep saying that, but I don't know what else to say. These are what I like. And that is Zion, you guys. I did like a little feed through, but I feel like he's a college kid too. And yeah, that's how I make my male Sims. I'm telling you, it's like really quick. But that is how I create my Sims, you guys. It's usually, again, the mood that I'm in that day. Pinterest is an amazing tool to use Google, just like, you know, just for inspiration. I hope like skimming through everything you got to see like my favorite creators and, you know, who I like to use usually. But that is how I make my Sims. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the support, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.